Marcia Scheppler is up next, followed by Aaron Sumner, and then Monty Walker of Habitat for Humanity.
I have some handouts I don't think you all received because it was a mistake on the agenda. So I don't know, I know Senator Yarborough already has one. Thank you. My name is Marcia.
One moment, let us
sorry.
receive them. Just
Okay.
stand by.
I'm sorry.
We do.
Okay. Oh, you do? Oh,
Ms.
surprise.
Scheppler, you're recognized.
Thank you. My name is Marcia Scheppler, and I am Jojo's mom. On September 6, 2019, I took Jojo to the ER at Cleveland Clinic at Tradition Hospital. Jojo had Down syndrome, autism, and was mentally a toddler. He was feverish, choking, and was in obvious distress. I begged for help, but Jojo was refused treatment. Jojo passed away at the age of 29. The Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services conducted an EMTALA investigation and found against the hospital, citing that Joseph's life was placed in imminent jeopardy. And then nothing, because Florida's Wrongful Death Act places severe damage limitations on people who are not married, who are over the age of 24 and have no minor children. My child had intellectual and developmental disabilities and was unable to meet those requirements. He was God's child, and he was truly a vulnerable adult. For 4 years, I have been speaking out, trying to change the law to protect the Jojos in Florida. And I'm pleased this year there seems to be a concentrated effort to make that change. Thank you for all the hard work on Senate Bill 248. I have some revisions that would make it safer in Florida for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. First, adult children with developmental disabilities are truly their parents' companions for life and vice versa. I hope that you will add a provision that allows adult children with developmental disabilities and parents of those adult children to file for loss of companionship damages in the case of wrongful death. Another requested revision is to add CMS to the list of entities who can determine fault in the case of wrongful death. People with developmental disabilities are on the Medicaid waiver list, a CMS program. The Department of Health took over 18 months only to dismiss the complaint about Jojo despite the EMTALA report and video evidence. I know that CMS and ACA work hand in hand, but it's what the statutes don't say that causes trouble. For example, Florida statutes 393 and 415 have medical negligence clauses that should protect people like Jojo, but do not because of missing words. So if ACA and CMS are truly considered one and the same, I ask you please put it in writing. And I think it's very fitting to be speaking about this on All Souls Day.
Ma'am, I'm sorry you're out of time.
On behalf of my Jojo.
Could I recognize Senator Yarborough for a question?
Thank you, Marcia, for coming. It sounds like you were wrapping up, but I just wanted to make sure. I know the timer ran out, but I know you also traveled here from Lakeland today based on the card you put in. Can you please finish your thoughts so we have the rest of the information?
Yes, thank you. I feel it's very fitting to be speaking on All Souls Day on the behalf of my beloved Jojo and other family members victimized by Florida's Wrongful Death Act, because now, along with the grief, there's a possibility of change and a new beginning if we continue to work together on Senate Bill 248. Thank you, Senator Yarborough. By the way, that's the same hospital that Elsa Peterson's son was at.
Yes, question from Senator Davis. You recognize, Senator.
Really quickly, Marcy, you mentioned 2 chapters that I think you wanted to talk about. Was it 393 and 415?
Yes. 393, 415, they're both geared towards people with developmental disabilities. But one of them doesn't define the definition of caregivers, and the other one is missing the word hospital. So all the medical negligence claims for people with disabilities are then shunted under 766, 768. Okay.
Thank you. And now, Aaron Sumner.